Former President Trump's historic arraignment tomorrow in the classified documents investigation. This morning, growing concerns over security outside the Miami courthouse, where Mr. Trump will face a 37-count federal indictment. Some supporters calling for rallies online after this post from the former president on Truth Social. He wrote, quote, "See you in Miami on Tuesday." White House correspondent Allison Harris has the very latest, including what Mr. Trump said on the campaign trail over the weekend. Hey, Allison.
Hey, Marky, good morning to you. Welcome officially to Morning in America. The former president is telling a reporter that he will never leave and will continue running for president even if he is convicted in this federal case. The mayor of Miami is now preparing for a press conference this afternoon, addressing those security preparations in anticipation of Trump's arraignment.
Law enforcement on alert ahead of former President Trump's court date Tuesday in Miami. His supporters calling for protests as he ratchets up the vitriol in a radio interview.
This thing is a disgrace, and virtually everybody other than a lowlife like Bill Barr, everybody says this is a disgraceful indictment. It shouldn't happen. It was done for political reasons.
Trump lashing out at his own attorney general for saying he's toast.
It's a very detailed indictment, and it's very, very damning.
And attacking special counsel Jack Smith and delegitimizing the Justice Department in his first public appearances since the 37-count federal indictment involving classified documents at Mar-a-Lago. Trump speaking at GOP conventions in North Carolina and Georgia.
The ridiculous and baseless indictment of me by the Biden administration's weaponized Department of Injustice will go down as among the most horrific abuses of power in the history of our country.
While Republican candidates and former prosecutors Asa Hutchinson and Chris Christie are speaking out against the former president's conduct, many Republicans are swarming to his side and downplaying the tape of the former president admitting he did not declassify documents.
The president of the United States, he can classify and he can control access to national security information however he wants. If he wants to store material in a box in a bathroom, if he wants to store it in a box on a stage, he can do that.
I think Donald Trump is stronger today politically than he was before. Most Americans believe, most Republicans believe, that the law is used as a weapon against Donald Trump.
But Republican leaders in the Senate are notably more quiet. Speaker McCarthy, quick to support the former president, stands in stark contrast to Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, who shares a long-standing notorious animosity with Trump. He is not rushing to Trump's defense.
And Mr. Trump is planning to speak from his Bedminster, New Jersey golf club after his arraignment tomorrow.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.